What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Loophole Podcast. I'm your host, Loopie. Alongside me is also your host, Jelani Muno. Oh, I should probably remove this name because she's not here right now. We don't know if she will be here today, but it's just us for now. What's up, Rock On? What's up, awesome bad boy? You guys are counting up. We got the homie Jelani Muno here with me on the Loophole Podcast. Hope everybody is doing well. Jelani Muno, how are you doing today?
I feel great, especially with what I did yesterday.
Oh, fuck, man. Yesterday, bro, it was a complete fatality, bro. You just brutalized us.
All right, so for anyone that doesn't know what happened, so basically, uh, so I've had this show on Instagram. I've said this before about the Jelani Muna show and everything, and I made like a week ago. I made a video saying how I wasn't going to return to the Jelani Muna show, and as an April Fool's joke, I basically teased out that I was going to go live and do the show again. But instead of it being an actual live show, my most recent Instagram post is what actually happened on the live stream.
Man, yeah. I mean, you made it really clear that I guess the Jelani Muna show is never going to come back, which is very unfortunate because, there is a lot of good that comes out of the Jelani Muna show when you have a controlled audience and you have an audience that actually is interested by the things that you do, which is also what we're trying to develop here. Things always go well because right now there's not that many people watching us, but when you have the right audience, the right kind of demographic of people that you're trying to target, joining your show and really listening to you, excuse me, that's definitely something that is a whole lot different with people who are interested by something else in your show and having the completely wrong demographic, because the people from that demographic that claim to be your homies and everything, they turn out to be the last ones that support you in the end, and it's just fucked up, honestly. But
Yeah.
I still had a little
Uh,
bit of hope. Even if it was April 1st. I was
yeah.
like I'm about to
I saw
fucking
your
flip.
comment on my post. I saw it.
Oh,
Like it was
bro.
saying how I'm a fool and everything, and that it
Uh,
wasn't even a Thursday evening. The
yeah.
main thing is though, the Jelani Muna show was on Tuesdays and Fridays, so it made it even better.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm done. I see. I forgot. See, it's been so long, all right, since you did your last episode. I thought you did them on Tuesdays and Thursdays because, like, it's the T days, but we did pre-loops on Thursdays.
Yeah,
But man, bro, just yeah, no. I, I said in your DMs like, please don't April Fool me, and then you did a story like going like, oh, what was the one, like, how did you feel after what I did yesterday? I was like sadness and complete pain. Like I could not handle
yeah,
that. No, well,
yeah. I ended up deleting that like story because like no one was responding to it. I was
oh
like,
fuck,
there's no point. I
yeah.
don't think anyone would respond to that because like I know people are angry. I didn't read the chat because like for me personally, I find it better when I don't know what the reaction is. Like just knowing
Yeah.
that something in my brain's going. There are people like something in my brain tell me there are people talking about it. There are people angry, but I don't know what they're specifically saying, which makes it kind of is like it makes my brain want to fill up like what people are actually saying. And
Yeah.
and Loopy, since you were in that stream, you're telling me that people were saying like end the stream, like you were saying how
Oh,
like people were being
bro.
very negative and stuff.
People were being super fucking negative and for like all the wrong reasons, because even if you were about to start, and this was like at the start of your stream, by the way, this was when you were lagging. This was when the audio was glitching out. What if that was your small little introduction phase? And what if that was the moment you actually, did get back into the show? Like,
Yeah.
that is
See,
not a way to fucking, like, welcome your homie, back into his own show. Like, I, I see, and that's why I don't even hang around some of these people anymore. I'm like, yo, like, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself to even act like this, because if it was the real fucking deal, I want to see you keep that same energy. Seriously. Because like that, like, I don't know, like there's something, like what pissed me off more about it was how people received it. Um, like instead of like the fact that, like, it didn't even happen today. Because I felt like if it was the real deal, I feel like, you would have had chat open and you would have seen these guys and you would be like, yo, hold up, what? Like, it's fucking dumb, honestly. But
no, honestly though, like Saint called me. Saint was like calling me. Like he said, like he didn't fall for it because he knew that someone was up and
yeah,
everything. And like he was telling me, like he was saying like, oh, don't you feel bad for this because like these people were waiting so long ever since like November for like for the show to come back. And I was like, I don't feel bad. People should have checked the date. If this was any other day, I would have felt bad. I would have been like, okay, maybe this is too much.
yeah,
But on April Fool's Day, it's just tradition. It's tradition. You don't, on April Fool's Day, you're not laughing with the people. You're laughing at the people. You're making them into the fools, which is why I did, and it worked. I was successful with it.
yeah, yeah.
And
You were
that's
for
the
most of it.
greatest thing about it.
Yeah.
Because even then, it wasn't, see, because like a friend of mine like kind of gave me an idea of doing like a April Fool's prank with the show. But it was like a different idea. It wasn't what I did. Basically, it was he told me like, why don't you just start the show and then when you invite a guest, just immediately end it afterwards. And I was
Oh,
like,
that'd be
that would
that'd be harsh, bro. Bro, what if it was me, the guest, bro? Oh no, cause like I'm always like
Yo, if it
first
was
up,
you, that would
bro.
have that would have been bad.
Especially with like today, being the day after, I would have been all over you, bro. Oh fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm always like,
but
like I always got your back, and then like if I ever try to like hop in the stream and be like, yo, he's finally back. I'm so fucking excited. Look, that's him right now live, like, and then just end the stream. I'm like, fuck, man, like,
yo, that would have been rough. But see, the main thing about it was I wanted to do something different
yeah,
because I thought that would have been way too short. That wouldn't have been enough. That would have been something that would have lasted like 15 seconds or so. Like
yeah,
that wouldn't. What I wanted it to be where I knew that people were having a lot of reactions going on during the stream. I didn't
of
go on
course.
for like a whole hour,
Mm.
basically. I didn't. And while I was on the phone with Saint, I was on the phone, like we were talking about like different topics. We were talking about, which I think we should talk about, like we're talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock, which is something
See,
that we should talk about.
see, I knew we would get into this because
Yeah,
it's always something that like I don't know, like it's always something that's popping these days. I guess the whole like Chris Rock thing, and honestly, it's kind of cringe at this point. But um, listen, all right, hold on. Let me just do this promo. Okay, all right. Freaking Will Smith and Chris Rock, man. So, for those who don't know, Oscars. Chris Rock was presenting. Will Smith was sitting front row with his wife Jada Pinkett Smith. Um, Chris Rock starts making a joke, about Jada Pinkett Smith, who has a medical condition called alopecia, which affects your hair growth in basically all over your body, which means your body is basically unable to grow hair any longer. Um, And so, I mean, she had to deal with hair loss. So Jada Pinkett Smith wasn't really all that happy about it. Will Smith was laughing at the joke, but then he looked around, saw Jada Smith, decided to get up, slap the shit out of Chris Rock. That was a nice little slap. That was a nice form. Chris Rock on the other hand, he took it very well. And Will Smith calmly sat down and nicely told Chris Rock to keep his wife's name out of his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this? I want to hear your opinion first.
Well, I was talking to Sang about this, and I was talking to like many other of my friends about this in school. And honestly, like, it has made me lose respect for Will Smith.
Oh, for real?
Because the fact is that this is the same wife that cheated on him. That entanglement stuff. That was what people were talking about.
Yeah.
August. See, you cannot. And there were like a lot of jokes saying like how, oh, you can put your dick in her mouth, but you can't say your name. You can't say your name. Like you can. It was like so. It was so. Just like
not as good as your slap. Yeah, for real, boss. And I slapped the shit out of myself. Like if I was in Will Smith's position.
Yeah, like.
But man, the whole thing is so weird because like Chris Rock was in the wrong. You know, he kind of went a little far with that alopecia joke. I can understand, and those who say, "Oh, you're too sensitive." Well, try living life without having the ability to grow hair. I can already just not be able to grow a beard at 17 years old, and I'm in pain. No, but
but I mean, like even then, the main thing about it is
Hi,
like,
Cryptid. Welcome to the stream, Cryptid.
Jada should know that it's just how the Oscars go. Like all comedians diss other comedians in the show. Like it's just how it goes. You cannot be a celebrity without having to take some heat. Sure.
Misha.
Maybe like the argument being like it's something that she can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be it. But the main thing about it is that I believe that there has been worse said on the Oscars and all that.
Oh,
like,
well, definitely. I mean, on Will Smith's perspective, like I can understand like the husband instinct, but at the same time, he did laugh at the joke. So I don't know what to feel about it. I just feel like both were wrong, and we fell for it. We fell for exactly what the Academy wants. More viewership. The Oscars this year got a 32% freaking viewership raise. We fell for it. So it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, you know, who was in the right, because they're both in the wrong. Will Smith, I mean, that's assault, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, Chris Rock, you know, kind of, you know, that was a bitter move from him, right? But at the end of the day,
well,
they squashed they squashed the beef, and at the same time, I don't even think Will Smith's wife loves him. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all a bit weird for me, honestly. But what's up, Misha? Welcome to the stream.
Yo, but I think one of the funniest thing is that like I saw someone like they edited what Will Smith said, so it was like it went from keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth to keep fucking my wife's mouth.
Yeah, Oh
yeah.
man.
But Saint and I was talking about this, and like Saint says that this whole thing could be fake. Like
True.
He says that, yeah, like it could have been staged. Like they were preparing for that, and if so, then it's a smart move on them because, you know, all publicity is good publicity, and
yeah, but if it made him
like
if it made him resign from the Academy as a whole, I mean, like, that's a weird way to, like, freaking want to resign from the Academy just by doing this shit. Honestly, I think things would have been a lot better if just, he like went away from the academy in like a, in a more graceful way. So it's kind of sad. What's up, Crypt? Welcome to the stream.
Hi, y'all.
Social media manager Crypt
Hello.
in the business, yo.
I'm not gonna turn my camera on because I look like a mess right now. Hope you guys understand.
Well, I'm sure you're not a mess.
A little bit.
You're not.
Hi, Jelani.
Sure you're not.
Hello, Crypt.
Hi.
We got a statement from Misha in chat saying furries. What do we think about that?
I wanna be a fairy. I wanna be a muffin on it. I wanna be a fairy. I wanna be a fairy.
Jelani Muna, what do you think about furries?
Well, honestly, here's the thing, because I've watched a lot of
He
cringe
watched a lot of fairy. What?
What the fuck? Yo, what?
I watched a lot of cringe compilations of furries and everything, and honestly, the main thing about it is, as long as it's not affecting someone else's, like, because like a lot of people want to like play as like an animal, a lot of people like to dress up and everything, like, and I can understand that people want a hobby, people want to have a hobby, everyone should have a hobby, but if it affects like other people and everything, like if it's like where you're really like some people just act all weird and everything, like I
It's
think
the
there's
zoophiles.
that yeah, like it's fine to dress up as an animal and all that, but at least be aware that you're not actually an animal, like you're not like
yeah.
like
I mean,
wanting to.
I want to be a pizza cutter, but I'm not a pizza cutter.
Why would you want to be a pizza cutter?
Spin me right around, baby, right around.
No, I think the problem with furries is the sexual side of it. Like people being physically attracted to other furries,
gosh,
like with
man.
animals and stuff, making NSFW artwork and videos based around the fact of fucking an animal. That just freaks me out.
That's the main thing about it. Yeah, but I think like also in the same way, like a lot of communities get like a lot of hate because of the sexual aspect of it and everything. Like I know that when it comes to like people that are like gay and everything, like a lot of people are homophobic to them because they think of the sexual aspect of it.
Yeah,
instead
definitely.
of it being just like just a normal like person that's just attracted to just the same sex.
I like how like we really just went into this like 2-minute long conversation about furries because Misha only just said it once. Just the only word he said in chat caused a 2-minute conversation.
Hey, you know the song I was working on?
Yeah, what about it?
I think I finished it.
Cool.
I'm proud, but also not proud of it.
Don't play it here, but
I shall not.
Yeah, don't. But
God no, it's terrible.
I got a question for y'all. This is completely off topic. All right, I'm really going to do our best to remove all kinds of dead air possible. We're gonna try to make things interesting. All right, I'm gonna be asking the most random of questions ever at any point.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
No.
Pepperoni, easy.
Could I ask my question? Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. So, if y'all were to get away with one crime.
Tax evasion.
I did not finish my fucking question. Okay, if y'all were to get away with one crime, what would it be and how would you get away with it? IRS, if you're watching the podcast, we know you exist.
Yeah.
All right, Jelani, I'll start from left to right, I guess. Yeah, Jelani.
Right. Well, honestly, it's a hard one because like I guess like I would try and see if I could get away with stealing. Like if I want to steal something. like I guess like I don't know what I would steal, but I want it to be something that I know could like help me out or like help like a family member out. Like
Damn.
like probably I don't know like steal something and hand it off as a gift. Like if I didn't have any money, and like a family member of mine was having like a party, like a birthday party or something, then I'd try and see if I could steal like something that they want that's like very expensive, like a video game console or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean,
Just
that's like the only thing that I could really think about, because like a lot of the crimes out there, like I would not want to do, because a lot of them are very like they're very very like brutal on that.
you are way too nice for this podcast, bro. But just know that like if you were to steal something and like actually gift it off, like don't steal a Rolex if you're like super freaking poor and then just gift it to your family because they would probably call the police on you.
Yeah.
Social media manager Crypt 3DX, my lady.
Tax evasion.
How would you do it?
Change my name and move to Ukraine and then get killed in the war.
Well, that's one way to evade taxes. Just
My name would be Karen. I would have short hair and I would wear sunglasses and have a fake Gucci bag from the Chinese market. And I shall go to somewhere to commit the tax evasion. And then I shall run away from the place where I committed said tax evasion. Legally change my name, binded to Karen. Karen Dobrik. Yeah, Karen Dobrik. And then I'd get a flight to either Slovenia, Slovakia, Montenegro, or any of those countries, and go on a summer-long journey all the way to Ukraine by foot, picking up some friends on the way, and gaining more money because of my amazing looks and sense of humor. And then I shall finally lose my life to fighting in the war.
I mean, maybe if you pick a different, name to change your name. No, I'm just kidding.
Sarah.
Fair. What would I get away with? Damn.
Tax evasion.
Well, not really, because if I say that I'm like, no. Okay. Probably shoplifting, honestly, bro.
So stealing.
Yeah, but like not like expensive shit. I just want to like steal like, because I've already done that before. Like it happened to me once where I just like stole a pack of like
FBI, open up.
freaking bubble gum when I was 10. It was in like a little like village like supermarket. There was a camera pointing straight at me as well. But maybe steal at the same time, because how I would get away with it, I don't know. But I want to imagine like a scene like, when I'm committing something, right? And I have either security or police running after me, right? And I'm not talking about like 5 stars in GTA 5, right? I'm talking about like, a more realistic thing to, what would be happening to shoplifters, because I don't think they would be like sending helicopters for a pack of freaking gummies, all right? So
I want these gummy bears, but I'm just gonna run away.
yeah, I don't know. But or I would do some kind of like roof-topping, some kind of shit like that. I don't know.
If I ever hold on. If I ever tried to do rooftop running, I'd probably hit my shins on like a brick wall.
Yikes.
And then proceed to fall to my death.
Yikes.
Yeah, that would sound rough though.
Now, if y'all or me, all right, I'm gonna ask y'all this question about me, and then I'll like go to like Jelani and then Crypt. But if I got arrested for something and I called you guys from jail, what would be the first thing that y'all assume I actually did?
Stealing.
Um,
Oh, he's
I'd
stealing.
also say stealing. I'd also say that.
Bro,
Well, here's the thing, though.
y'all really
is
think
because I don't see you commit anything else. Like, I wouldn't see you commit, like, a murder or anything. So, like,
Oh,
I wouldn't.
well, no, but I could also do some like other dumb shit that's like illegal that like not everybody would do. Like not like there's more to illegal stuff than murder, stealing, and tax fraud. Like
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't think people are really thinking about. Like, I don't think people are like thinking about like, oh, like you can't step on the grass at like, you can't park here at like 10 o'clock or something like that.
yeah, imagine if I went to jail for a parking ticket. Damn,
Yeah.
imagine how sad life would be if I got freaking arrested for a parking ticket. Now, what would we think Jelani did if he got arrested and called us?
Drug dealing. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. For what reason? Okay. Honestly, I think it would be exactly what we said. Probably for a parking ticket.
Yeah. Or just loitering.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Or you got into a fight and like you barely survived, but like you hurt the dude like really fucking bad to the point where he's like, I don't know, his foot is dangling off a cord or some shit. I don't know, but like some.
And they say I barely survived. He barely survived.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, you did it out of like self-defense, but like you would get arrested for it. Some
Like,
dumb
you-
shit. Oh man. Soliciting illegally. Oh damn. What would we think Crypt had done?
No.
I
I'm
wanna-
saying tax evasion.
No, I wouldn't commit tax evasion. That's like the worst crime to commit. What? Who would have said they would want to commit tax evasion? Change the name to Sarah Dobrik and move to Slovenia, Slovakia, or Montenegro and go to Ukraine for a summer-long vacation, and then end up fighting in the war and dying to do so. Who
honestly,
would say that?
honestly, okay. It might be wrong for me to say it because that's.
Oh fuck! Okay, let's go.
It might be terrible for me to say.
He's gonna
it.
say murder.
No, it's not murder. Just let me finish. But
Okay.
it might be terrible for me to say it because I know that's not what it's gonna actually happen. But for driving under influence. Just, I don't know.
Thanks.
I wouldn't say you have like done, you know, something from drunk driving, but you would just
Wow.
be going on a joyride. Fuck.
Yeah,
Jelani,
you play bumper
what do you think?
cars.
What do you think I would do?
Well, I'm just saying, it's either what Loopy said or just like probably just I don't know, like probably just like I don't know, like breaking and entering.
Yeah, she'd probably do that to my house. And if I
Why
could,
would you call the cops on me though?
I wouldn't call the cops on you. You'd probably get caught by a cop, and I'd be like, yeah, no, I don't know what this. No, I'm just kidding.
That is so rude.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'd be like, well, if she's getting into my house, I know her. She is my girlfriend, and I let her here. So fuck off. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
No, mine would probably be going into the middle of the road, getting hit by a car, getting back up, and then punching the guy in the car for hitting me, even though it was my fault.
Well, that's if you survive that.
No, I
At
would.
least you're
I'm a 4'8" steel metal pole.
bro, I thought for a second you were gonna say furry.
Yeah, it's like I survived that because I'm a furry. It's like my fur
Furries are
costume let
indestructible.
me survive a tank of a huge amount of metal going past me. Nothing can stop me. This furry shield is like this furry suit is like a shield to me.
Bro.
Or it's either that or it's like having unauthorized parties at houses.
Unauthorized.
Or blasting loud music at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, it's 3 a.m.
Bro, honestly, I think I would probably do one of these like overnight challenges inside of like trampoline parks or water parks or something like that. I don't know. I'd probably do one of those like overnight challenges. So if that's what I get caught for doing, that's probably the most accurate thing to me.
Honestly, like the idea of it sounds like the idea of it sounds like nice and everything. Like you're in somewhere that you're not supposed to be in, and it's like
The
I
adrenaline
think,
must be nice, honestly.
yeah.
Nice.
That's why like I believe.
Sorry.
That's why like I believe that there's like a lot of people that go to like abandoned houses, abandoned water parks, like abandoned places because they're not. I mean, they're not really supposed to be there, but they're just there.
Yeah. Hey, you know that British YouTuber that like headbutted that guy in the boxing match, Ryan Taylor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him and his friend Ali Lam be doing these like overnight challenge videos, and they be super interesting because they be climbing some shit. They be climbing roller coasters while they're open. They be like spending time in a water park, like trying to figure out how to turn the water on. Trying to figure out, how to get in a trampoline park. They'd be escaping from security, from police and shit.
I used to love
know.
watching like people hanging out in Walmart, and they used to like make like paper towel roll castles or like huts and stuff like that.
Same.
I swear there was like these 2 YouTubers that did it, and like it was amazing.
Yeah. Now you get shot. No, okay, no. But recently there was a story about like 2 YouTubers doing that, like not like famous YouTubers, but just like some like I don't know, some smaller YouTubers like just doing that like overnight challenge in the Walmart, and they got arrested for it. And it's very stupid. People do it for the rush they get. Yeah, the adrenaline in like spending time somewhere where you're not supposed to be and like just sneaking around, I think must be like fun, because obviously you're not doing it to like rob, or you're not doing it for burglary or anything, but you're just like doing it for pure like exploration and just like making the most out of life.
But it kind of makes me wonder though, like like what really goes on like after hours? Like, is it just like security guards are just like there watching the place like all night?
Yeah.
Because that must be like an interesting experience though, like just. But at the same time, depending on where they are, it could either be very boring, because like no crime's going on, or it could be very dangerous.
Has anyone had this sudden urge to just want to sleep overnight in a school?
Well, yeah. I mean, probably. Bro, what if I did an overnight challenge at the school that I went to before I left? The problem with it, though, is that there's like cameras all over the fucking place, and there is definitely like security guards. Security not watching, they be sleeping. Well, from like videos I've watched, like from those YouTubers, the security, some of them do stay up though, for real. Like some of them just do the craziest shit in order to like catch some bad guys, just to make their job like more like less boring, I guess. They got like security huts, in different venues. Like you got maybe 1 or 2 security huts with like lights on, cameras and shit. The gate is either like closed all the way, or they leave a little bit open so that they could see whatever's on the camera. I don't know. They fucking take their job seriously. Some of them. They jump in off of like fucking a flight of stairs just to catch a guy. But they do it wrong.
Though, though, even though this isn't really like technically like this counts, but I remember like before, like sometimes I would just like try to go to school early in the morning, like around like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, like before like school will like start up and everything. Because I remember because I remember having this thing where I'd just like walk to school like in the nighttime. I have like some videos on it, like saved somewhere. But I remember this one thing where it was like I was going to the school, and like the security guard saw me. I pulled out my ID, and like they said I can't go in until like 30 minutes because I had to wait like an extra like 30 minutes and everything.
Am I the only one that thinks that like a school at night, like from the outside or maybe even from the inside, is creepy as fuck? Cause I get in school when it gets dark, and I would leave school when it's still dark, and it's so freaking creepy, bro. I'm just so used to like for most of my school years, I would just get in while it's light and get out while it's light, but I don't know.
No, it's the complete different to. It's completely different in the UK, because like in winter it's completely dark. So you enter school in dark and enter school and leave school in dark.
Mm.
I've had like many experiences where I had to go to school and it was like dark. Like I remember like there was one time where I had to go to like a book fair thing and it was like at nighttime. So it was really interesting.
Mm.
And I think another experience was having to go to my older sister's concert or something, and like it was like I can't really remember much from those like specific times, but I mean like I remember like those days, and like I remember just like how interested it was like going out into school when it was like nighttime.
Mm.
Well, I always used to stay after school. Well, I still stay later than other people because I'm currently in my last year of me being in the school, so I stay behind to learn more stuff, do what is that word? Extracurricular while I can. And I always used to stay behind until like 7, because I used to do school plays quite a lot.
Mm.
But due to COVID, that stopped. But I
Sad.
really miss me staying in school until 7 because it was such an experience to spend with the teachers. And holy shit, now that I think about it, I am going to miss those teachers so fucking much. Jesus.
I would get home from school at 7, honestly. I would hate that. My high school is the oldest in St. Petersburg and is haunted. Rock on, you're from Russia? I did not know that. Damn. Hope Russia's doing well. I mean, I hope Russia is livable despite things. What is up, the SVR? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Dead air. I can't.
Oh yeah. So on Reddit, like yesterday, there was something called r/place. Where basically, it's you are able to like place a pixel down like of any color, or not any color, but like a few colors, and then you had to wait 5 minutes until you could put another one. And since there were like a lot of other people playing and everything, there was like people would just like make designs and everything. This was like its second year. The first year of this was in 2017 as like an April Fool's thing, and then this year also as an April Fool's thing. It happened, and it like the design of it looked nice. There was like a lot of flags in it. Like there was like Ukraine flags. There was like Canada flags, American flags. There's just like a lot of flags there.
Mm. Oh, my bad, Rockin. I thought you were actually in Russia. I didn't. St. Petersburg in Florida. All right. Well,
Bruh.
I thought you were really, coming at us live from freaking Russia. But hey, hope Florida is livable.
Well, Florida is always like crazy. Like that Florida man thing.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of states in the U.S. are like unlivable. But like only if you're just not involved with all the crazy shit that happens in each state. So you got the crazy shit in New York from one hand, then you got the crazy like palm tree haired shit going on like in Florida. Then you got the whole sister fucking in Alabama. Like, it's. By the way, we're joking, okay? For the, um, you know, but it's true that like in Florida, there's a lot of these like, and I'm not saying it like because I'm disrespecting the culture, bro. But like, you got like these island boys with like the palm tree hairstyle, bro. and, like,
Island boy.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm an island boy.
Oh, bro, no.
Though I do have kind of like something like, would you consider the Island Boys to be smart because of what they're doing, like the marketing and everything, the amount of
Yeah,
money that they're making?
yeah, but at the same time, they got a manager that kind of like just tells them like everything. And
Do this, do that. Kind
yeah, and
of like an industry plant.
they started off sort of as like drug dealers, and like they got into like a lot of trouble. What's up, Grape and Hour? Welcome to the podcast. Like they started off as drug dealers, so I imagine they got like all of this money and decided to like invest in like a manager or something like that, or um, I don't know. They went viral somehow. It must have been some kind of promotion. I saw like Rap TV and like Dama's Live News on Instagram like posting about it, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is the new trend, I guess. It's cringe, but New York. I mean, you got like the whole like I don't know. New York, depending on places where you go, is freaking crazy. Like the whole I don't know.
I like the rat of New York. You know the man who just dresses up as a rat and he runs around?
Oh yeah, I know that. I remember seeing like something about like him talking about like 6ix9ine saying like, I may be a rat, but I ain't no snitch. Something like
Bro,
that.
I don't know. I just be watching like the whole like side talk like New York City like show that you see on Instagram where unfortunately the Bing Bong thing came from. That was the first time they heard of side talk. A lot of people. Um, but it's
Fuck
fun.
your life, bing bang.
Yeah, it's funny though because like there are plenty like more like funnier clips that did not go like viral. I mean, y'all know Spider Cuz. For those who
What?
like watch the show, Spider Cuz. It's like
Spider-Cuz? Spider-Cuz.
it's a Spider-Man. It's a gang affiliated Spider-Man. Is what I'll say, but
Though, here's the thing about that, is that in life there's going to be stuff that is just not going to catch on, like no matter what. I believe there's an equation to this. I believe it's more of popularity over originality, where if something is more like something like gets out there, like it doesn't matter how funny it is, it doesn't matter like what material it is, if it can spread throughout a lot of people, then that's just how. Then it's going to be known more than the funnier stuff that is out there.
yeah,
It's just how the world is. It's basically the world is based on luck. It's lucky if you can be able to make it out there as, especially as like a content creator, for example. Like that is something that is huge on the equation of popularity over originality. Uh,
Hey guys, I'm
there
gonna
is
have to go real quick.
hey, it's all good. Thanks for coming out on the
I'll be back though.
podcast. Hey, okay. Well, we'll see you around.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, like, your documentary on life after YouTube was, to me, it was a great documentary.
Yeah, thank you. I saw you
I
shouted
even
it out.
linked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a chat that I think you should pay a little bit of consideration to. Okay. From Mental Anthony 100, and we even talked about this at the beginning of the podcast, so you should probably like watch it before hearing what we're about to say about this. But we have a chat saying, "We want the show back, Jelani." Do you know about an Anthony that wants the show back?
Maybe, but I'm not really too sure. But I do know that I did see like someone on my Instagram post saying like they do want the show back. And I'm gonna explain it here. The main thing is that the show's not gonna come back.
Mm.
Or at least not now. Because like I'm not in a place to be able to do the show because I don't think that I'm mentally ready for it. Because when I was doing the show, I was in the worst like point in my life. I've always said that 2020 and 2021 were my worst years yet, and and the show was did have a bit of the show was like a cause for that, like a little bit of a cause for that. Like it was like I was not the most mature on my show. Like I like some of the stuff that I posted like on my stories or like on like my account. Like a lot of it is just dumb shit that I posted. Like a lot of stuff that I should have never have put out there. And I don't want to fall under the same thing that I did when I was doing the show, because here's the thing is that a lot of people a lot of people do content creation and they go crazy about it. Like if you've watched Loopie's documentary on it, he gets in depth. He gets in depth with what I'm talking about. Like I would recommend it 100% because stuff was what he was saying. Like I related it to myself. Like I was not like it. Like there was some stuff where the show has made me crazy. You know, like some of the controversies I was going on that was of a result of me not controlling my show that I don't want to have happen again.
Yeah.
Like I'm in. Yeah. Like you've been there, you've seen all of it, or you've seen that stuff happen.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is though, I don't see all of these parts where you said some dumb shit. The thing is though, I do feel like as much as it like as good as it is to be like your own greatest critic, it does not mean you have to go so hard on yourself. Because
Well, yeah.
with like given how things were, all right, we're coming up on like 1 year of fucking knowing each other, all right. So this is a good metric to like stand on, all right. This is your yearly report, motherfucker. So listen up. I have never had to call you out on any dumb shit you say. I've never had to call you out on anything. Well, if some things needed thinking, or if some like things, needed a bit more clarity, I guess, or if you ever needed more advice, I would always give it to you because, fucking hell, you're the homie, right? But I don't know. I've never had to like see, or like I've never had to hear any like dumb shit. And the only thing I ever called you out for was obviously the lack of control in your show. Is like the ability to tell people like enough is enough. I'm in control now. Time to like kind of start over, kind of thing. And I've always like called you out for that, but never about like any dumb shit you would say.
Well, yeah, but it's also the that lack of control that I never had, and that is like the main reason why, like, the show is how it was. Like, it got to a point where people weren't watching it for me. I can't, like, to me, I can't really call it the Jelani Minute show at times. Like, there'll be times where, like, the focus isn't on me. Like, if I'm gonna name a show after me, the main focus has to be on me,
Mm.
not on anyone else, because it is about me. Like, I've named after that, and sure, like, there's been times where, like, other people be arguing and I have no say. Like, I don't have anything to talk about because I don't know what's going on. Like, the conversation, like, we've talked about this on the podcast before, like a year ago. Like, there will be some things that go on where I can't intervene or anything because I have no idea of anything.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what um and really, also the fact is that when my green screen got tore, like when it got ripped, I feel like that was the perfect ending to the show, basically. Like how, there's that's just how it is. Like there's a hole in everything. There's a hole in the whole entire show. That's because I it's basically shown like this show I don't think could get repaired to me. And sure, I might be too hard on myself, I might say. But it's like the the show to me was not at the best state and I don't want it happening again because I feel like the same mistakes will either like they could happen again and like I don't want that to be I don't want it to be where I do the show again. I'm in the same position that I am in like now, where I say the same thing about the show again, where it's like, oh, I didn't like doing this, I didn't like this, like,
Yeah.
sure. I don't want to. That's why, to me, it's over. It's over with.
Yeah.
And
But
plus, I'm in the point where I'm going off to college, so I wouldn't even. I don't think I would even have enough time to really be on the show and everything because I'll have to focus more about my career.
yeah.
And it'd be at a point where like I can't put that much time into the show. Like it would only like the show will only last like a year or so and then like it will end basically.
Hey, but that's kind of that's kind of when it's like that that kind of worries me, bro. Cause like I don't want to lose you again, man. Come on.
Well, yeah, I know
um,
that, but
but
it's
uh, let me quickly say something about the Jelani Muniz show that um you should also just apply in life and like in anyways if you ever have like any big idea that um you want to put forward and really uh, really put it into fruition, right? Once it sounds good on paper, you put it into fruition and everything. uh, your scenario is that it doesn't work, and I sense a bit of like fear of like starting over. It's a concern for what if all of this that I went through just happens all over again and there was absolutely no point in me starting over the show again. That's I sense a bit of like a fear in like starting over again and dealing with the same shit that you've dealt with before you ended the show, which is understandable.
yes,
But
yeah,
something to take into consideration is that you can never be afraid to start over because there was a time where you started off with absolutely no knowledge whatsoever of what you were doing in the moment. Every single day that you would turn on the camera and speak, and press the record button, speak, stop recording, upload. Every moment of that would be a moment of learning. And then to the next episode, and so on and so forth, for months and months and months on end, and maybe even a couple of years and stuff. Every single day you have gained a new bit of knowledge, whether it be how to take more control of the show, how to interject when it's best to do so, how to come up with the best topics to talk about, which that's natural talent right here, to be able to just know what to say, because you might not say it in like the best way possible, but when someone with at least like half a brain can understand that, hey, you know what you're talking about. It's just that, okay, maybe it's taking quite a while to like process and stuff, but you definitely know what to talk about. You're definitely never out of ideas. You're always full of ideas, but
Yeah.
at the same time, they don't matter until you start, capitalizing on them and start working on them. So the difference now is that when you're starting over, if you're starting over, because obviously, you do have this whole constraint of college and everything, is that when you start over, you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with the knowledge and with everything that you have learned over the years about what went wrong and what better you could do from it.
Yep.
Welcome back,
But
Kurt,
I
by the way.
think it's also the fact is that whatever I'm saying and everything, the question is how many people are listening to what I'm saying? Because that was also another thing that I did not like. Because, like, whenever I say something, it seemed like not a lot of people were listening to it. Like, they would rather, like, listen to what... And this is what I'm talking about with, like, the whole... Like, it didn't feel like it was my show. Because, like, people are just, like, listening to others. Like, they were listening to whatever drama was going on. Like, they didn't really listen to what I was saying, like, because I was just like a NPC to them. Like I was just I was just the referee of the main fight going on, the main event.
Oh shit,
That's what I felt like. I felt like the ref.
We got Lyrics in the chat. What's up, Lyrics? Former co-host Lyrics. What's up? Hey, we still have to. We have not talked to we have not had a call with Lyrics in so long, man. I hope, hey, Lyrics, I hope you're doing okay. I know you kind of like went through some shit, but I hope you're doing okay. But to go back on what you said, so about the whole viewership. Okay, listen. So you're talking right now. You've had so many topics to talk about on the Loophole Podcast. You are, always active when it comes to things that we're discussing or just playing around with or commentating, even commentating. You always know what to say, but I feel like what we're doing right now in terms of like viewership and like the audience that we have on the podcast should not be any different to what your show is when you're talking by yourself, because let me just check how many people are watching right now. I really never check. We legit have 3 people watching. Unfortunately, like I said before, the podcast is not the most viewed thing on my channel. The most viewed thing on my channel is reactions, music second, podcast last. With your show, it should not be any different. You're saying everything that you want to say here, and obviously, we're obviously like making it safe for you to say these things here. But not that many people watch the podcast. Though I do understand how the guests and everything can impact the viewership because they're more interested in one, just like their friends, being on.
Yeah.
But the audience growth on Instagram is so fickle because you get more views if you bring more guests in because everybody is notified that they're live. That's kind of how Twitch is as well. YouTube is more algorithm based, which is what I think you could get away with if you were like, actually to do this again. But with like Instagram, that's kind of like to be expected. But at the same time, what you've experienced on the Jelani Muna show, in terms of like not that many people watching and listening to what you have to say, is really not that different from here. It's just that it's more calm because, hey, believe it or not, we got things under fucking control, Jelani Muna. So, so there's that to take into consideration. Lyric says, yeah, I'm doing better now. What about you guys? Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Send me a message after the podcast. I'm going to want to talk to you a little bit, see what's up and check on you. But go ahead, Jelani.
Well, like, I do understand what you're saying. And, like, yeah. And it's also, though, here's something that I'm thinking of. Is, with the amount of people that constantly ask me when it's, like, gonna come again, like, when the show is gonna, like, when is it gonna be a thing again? I kind of wonder, are they gonna be, like, the same people that are gonna, like, because now, like, my question is that, like, are the people that constantly asking me, like, about the show and everything, are they going to be the same people that are going to be, like, consistent viewers? Because I know that, like, a lot of people that, I know that some people, like, that would, ask me about it and all that, like, I know that people are not going to watch the whole thing. Like, I know that that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to watch a whole 1 hour stream and everything. And, like,
I mean, shit, I would.
Which is also, like, why? Because I feel like sometimes I stand up for no reason. Like, I'm, like, standing there for, like, an hour, and, like, there's, like, a lot of dead air that goes on. Like, I watch some of my streams, and I've seen that there's a lot of that sometimes there'd be, like, dead air that would go on for, like, minutes sometimes. Like, where it's, like, I try to think about something, and then, like, sometimes, like, nothing will come to my mind.
I think it might also come from nerves. I think you might be nervous sometimes just being in front of a camera, just, saying everything that you have to say in your mind. And I feel like the Vocal Journal Project was, like, the best kind of proof for that as well. And I hope you'll continue the Vocal Journal Project, because when you really get deep into it, every time that I'm on there, I always, like, learn something new, because you definitely have the ability to turn the Jelani Muna show into something more than just about you, and I'm not saying, like, about others, but, like, about others in a more positive way, they will be, all of these people asking about when the Jelani Muna show will come back will be consistent viewers if you make it interesting for them. And that,
Which is something that I feel like is hard for me to do.
It's hard for everybody to do. It's just that if, I don't know what ambitions you once had about the Jelani Muna show when you started out, all right? And I don't know if you still have these ambitions, okay? Because what if it came down to, what if the outcome of your life, all right, was the Jelani Muna show? Like, you would be able to turn the Jelani Muna show into something full-time. How would you feel about it, knowing that, you were able to turn the Jelani Muna show into something that you could do full-time to help you provide for people in the way that you have said before that you want to?
Honestly, if I was able to turn it into full-time, then, that'd be great. But there's always got to be something that, there's always got to be, like, some type of thing that would be taken away. Like, because it seems like, a lot of people, like, there's going to be something that's traded off. Like, for example, like, with a lot of these streamers out there, like, there's a lot of dignity is traded off for being able to make a living. I've seen like a lot of text to speech, you know, those like text to speech in real life vlog type, um, those type of streams where it's like someone will be like in a store or like in a library or wherever they're at, and they'll have like text to speech just like playing like really loud for like other people to listen in and everything. Sure, they get a lot of money for it, but it's traded off with the amount of dignity because now you're known as someone that is going to basically cause a storm, probably cause a riot or something. Because I
Yeah.
know like someone got arrested for it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah. But if you're not involved with that kind of business, you're still going to get the respect that people owe you. Honestly, people do owe you quite a lot of respect for, the determination that you once had to, keep the show going for so long. But
Yeah.
it's also about like, you know, because not only you have to have the hard work, right, to like, be able to pull it off, because content creation, and I cannot stress this enough, is no fucking easy task. It is not fucking easy. It was never made to be easy. People, often just make it out in the most lucky ways possible, because that's just how fucking life works. We get like social media is just an emulated version of life. We get lucky with certain opportunities and we roll with it, no matter what it does to control us. But now, say that, okay, let's just say that there's a possibility for you in 90 days, okay, to turn the Jelani Muniz show into something more than just a show, but more of like a movement, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of going far with this because I also like not only, you know, it's for me. It's more than just wanting you to bring back the show, but wanting you to improve yourself. Like, and not let go of such a gift that you have, right? Um,
Yeah.
what if I gave you 90 days, all right? Which I'm not going to give you 90 days because I don't control you. I'm not your fucking like I'm not your parrot. You're not-
Yeah.
um
Yeah. Yeah.
like so like what if I were to give you 90 days to turn the Jelani Muniz show into something full time, right? Even if it means you have to do all the research in the world to know how algorithms in every social media platform works, how to build an audience, what is the best way to catch people's eyes, what is the best way to engage with other people all over the world, and more importantly, if you valued your time with at a certain amount of money per hour, what would you change about your everyday life? So what would you like? What like how much would you want it if all of that was applied to you? Like if that task was given to you, all right, like your main quest, right? If that task was given to you, how much would you want it?
Probably like 75%.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
everything that I just told you right here is possible.
Yeah.
Everything that I told you right here is possible. For me, I have a little bit more time to turn this full time, because of unfortunate stuff that had to go on. But
Yeah.
you have limited time. But well, I say limited time because college and stuff. I can understand focus is quite
Yeah.
difficult, but
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, not a lot of people make it successfully with a college degree. And I don't mean that to deter you from education and all that stuff. That is most important, like most of all. But um, what I'm trying to say is that, like, everything, this whole scenario that I gave you about, the possibility of turning what you have into something more than just a show, and knowing that the task will be difficult, and knowing that the task wouldn't be easy, and it would take a fuck ton of hard work. I know for sure that I don't know. I don't see you exactly as the giving up type. And for you to say that you would want it like, 75%, at the same time, cool and all, but life is not about giving it 75%. It's about giving it your version of what you call 100%.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, I could, like, I know that, content creation, like, is, you gotta give it all to make it full-time and everything, but I like to be realistic. I like to think of things more realistically. And for me, basically going through everything that was, there was a lot of trends that I saw going on with the show throughout, like, the whole period of it, like, from the start of it, April 2020, to the end of it, November 20, or, no, actually, no, it was October. Actually, no. If we count the bonus live streams, technically it was November 2021, even though it kind of ended in October. But all I'm saying is that for me, I saw a lot of trends with it, and it was basically I like when I was doing it, like there would be like trolls and everything like going on and everything, like always like making it like very like it was a mixture between me just standing there basically doing nothing for like seconds on end because like it'd be like no one was in the show. Like I remember there was like this period of time where like I'd go live and like there'd be just absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like I remember there'd just be like so much dead air because like no one's watching it, no one's joining in. And that is like the first thing that kind of came to be where, that this isn't good, because if it's supposed to be my show, I'm supposed to be the one that's supposed to be starting something. I can't just wait for other people to come in and just say like, just come in and basically talk about stuff, because I'm supposed to be the one that starts it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the one that starts a conversation and ends a conversation. It's not the other. It's not supposed to be someone else that does it.
Yeah.
Because another trend that I found is when people would join, like a lot of people would just be trolls and everything. Like it's either that like they would just like do some shit that really made me pissed off, and like they'd be like it'd either be like they give nothing to the table or they give too much to the table, where I'd have to kick them off because they'd show like something that no one would want to see.
Yeah. They're bringing stuff that deserves to be under the table on the table.
Yes, basically, yeah. I've had like moments like those where it's like why does it have to be this way? And then there's like another thing where it'd be like, whenever I like, sometimes it'd be just like, I don't really know how to word it, but it's like, sometimes it'd be where, I think like a lot of it was like more personal. I know that, like, with the show, like, a lot of it was kind of affecting my personal life. In a way where I was putting too much effort into the show and not enough effort into, like, stuff like schoolwork, for example.
Yeah.
I remember, I think the worst of it was in the start of the show. Like, basically the beginning. Where it was like, Uh, it was like remote learning, no in-person schooling. And I was the absolute worst with it.
Same.
It kind of showed how lazy I was.
Mm.
I was putting more effort into uh, doing the show. I remember getting a lot of phone calls home because of it, a lot of emails home, and the trend continued to like this started like sophomore year and it continued to junior year, and basically, I mean, like it wasn't as much in junior year, but it was kind of like the same thing where it's like, there'd be an occasional email or something, and like, or an occasional phone call, and it was like, it was not, it's something that I never had happen to me because I was usually on top of my
Mm.
schoolwork and everything. It was like, I believe when I brought the show in, it was during the worst time that I brought in. Like, I was not mentally ready for it.
Yeah.
That's what, that's why, that's really one of the main reasons why I don't want to bring it in again. Because
Yeah.
do I want to be in a point of my life? Like, this is supposed to be my recovery year. I'm supposed to recover. Like, I'm supposed to do what I want to be able to do my life better than I was doing like the past 2 years. Do
True.
I want to bring something back that basically brought my life to shit? Do I want to do that again? And the answer is no. I don't want
No.
it to be because
No.
I want it to be where if I'm at least like in the right state of mind, maybe, but even then, like the amount of trouble that the show has caused me, I don't want that to happen again. And
Yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is a fear of me starting over again. It's a
Yeah.
fear of me starting over again, but
Definitely.
sometimes it's good to have fear so
True.
that then you don't follow under a pathway of being an idiot. I don't want to be an idiot again. So I have this fear.
Uh.
So I always have this fear so that I don't make the same
mm.
mistake again and look like an idiot twice as much as I used to.
Well, again, it wouldn't make you idiotic, all right? Because we all, all of us, we all get into something uh, by, taking a naive approach. And to get into your point about, like, not knowing whether it's your own show or not anymore when, guests are joining or when you're just, like, on the show doing complete dead air. Um, s- s- you know, something about the Jelani Muniz show is that, or well, something about life in general, anyways, or about social media, or about any groups or anything. Everybody admires a leader, and this is something that I struggled with before. Again, do you think that when I started the Loophole podcast, I had as much control in things as I had when I first started a podcast in general?
No.
No. I, first of all, I knew nothing. I let things happen. I let things get to me. I took things to heart. I would not organize things. I mean, we still don't organize things. Come on, Loophole Podcast. We don't organize things. But hey, we do it in such a way that, we use it to our advantage. But with us not knowing how a podcast works or how to, I guess, lead, how to take control of things, my problem was that I was not able to take control when I wanted to because the opportunity was never presented to me. And then I also found a little bit of a revelation, which is things are not supposed to be presented to me. I'm supposed to present the opportunity for myself to take control. And it's easier said as it is done. It's definitely something to work on generally in life. People are going to look up to you, or you're going to look up to different people. You're probably looking up to a few people in general, outside of your family or like friend, inner circle or whatever. Um, so it's same thing for me. People, I don't know. Some people look up to me, uh, even though I'm not entirely sure how to feel about certain things. And some people, I look up to some people myself because it's always, it's always a learning experience at the end of the day. Which I got to go back to my fear of starting over. It's like you never know once you get back into it, but at the same time, you have to get into it in a different way. You're not bringing it back. You're starting something new. If you know what I mean. Like, starting something new, I mean, like, really making it clear that you are here to do better in the world. You are here to, provide people with your creation. You are here to provide people with the best form of entertainment possible. And you're not here to take shit from anybody. You're not here to take shit from the people that claim to be your homies and don't support you or whatever, or people who claim they're fans that don't support you, or people that join as guests for like 2 or 3 seconds and turn out to be the worst kind of people because of, unfortunately, the trolls. When you're starting something new, you're starting over, but with the knowledge that you've already applied before, but with a bit more thought into it, because I can understand why it's difficult to start over. But when you're bringing, if you're ever to bring back the Jelani Muna show, you're not bringing it back as if you're bringing it, back from the past, but you're building a new foundation for the future. I mean, look at the Three Little Pigs. They built a fucking house made out of fucking straws. The wolf blew it out the way and shit. Cool, happy days. But then the Three Little Pigs, they built houses out of better material over time so that the wolf fucking runs out of air. So it's that, it's that simple. The Three Little Pigs are never going to build a second straw house. They're always going to find a way to improve their foundation, and that's something that that's something you got to take into consideration if you were ever to bring back the Jelani Muna show, is that you're not going back to the past. You're staying in the present to build yourself a better future. And if the opportunity is presented to you, which it is, because as long as you're in this, the business, the opportunity will be, like, it will always be presented to you. It will, because you have all the resources, you have all the equipment, and you have all the brain power. What you need is to build an audience, do some research, know how to be well presentable, in terms of like titles or posts or bios or profile picture or whatever. Research, but these are all things that you're going to be doing depending on how much you want it. So with everything, with everything that I've said, in mind, how are you going to be building your foundation with everything that you know now? Because I know for a fact you're not going to be building a second straw house. I know you're not dumb enough for that.
I know I'm not. But it's just that, like, I don't know where to start. Like, if I wanted to make a better, like, Jelani Muna show, like, I don't really know where. I'm honest. I don't know where to start with it, because like, the stuff that I've been telling you about, like, you said, like, earlier, you said about my stream that the audio was lagging.
Yeah.
Right.
But
that was a method I was trying to do to make a even better Jelani Muna show. Like, if I was ever to do, like, better live streams and everything.
Yeah.
The fact that the audio was lagging showed to me that it's not gonna be good enough.
However,
So
it only
it's
happened. It seriously only happened for like 2 or 3 minutes. This is what we call technical difficulties. In in terms of like the caliber or the meter of how important that is in terms of like obstacles, that much. The biggest obstacles that you've gone through is the people that were trolling and the people that just fucked you over. You have nothing to worry about
yeah,
when it comes to technical difficulties. Unless it really affects your stream and you really have to end it, that sucks, honestly. But when it comes to um, like when it comes to like just 2 or 3 minutes of like the audio glitching, it happens sometimes, bro. But other than that, like I, I was checking on your stream on your freaking April Fool's shit, right? Because I was maybe thinking, hey, maybe he's doing it, but from like the
yeah.
space of like 30, 45 minutes, maybe 1 or 2 hours, it was still, like it was still playing the song, it was still doing everything not glitched. So think about everything that happened there, all right? But instead, it's you, believe it or not, doing a better show. Okay? So like you have quite a good start. This is something that you have never done before. But
Yeah.
what you need though is I think a bit more research on how to build an audience before hitting record. That's if you're ever taking into consideration that you're doing the show again. I don't know. You can't go into doing it again without at least a bit more like knowledge. I feel like with everything that you've told me, because this is similar to what I'm going through right now. For real. Like I sometimes think about just fucking disappearing because some things are just not working the way I want to. Um, I'm not keeping a consistent schedule. I oversleep a lot of mornings where I'm supposed to wake up. I find it difficult to get out of bed. Um, I keep my head up. I keep a very positive attitude because with all of the time that I have until I finish high school, which is exactly 2 years, I think that's perfectly enough time for me to turn YouTube into something I want to do full time. And with I'm always coming up with new ideas, and they're not like big ideas, because uh, why spend like? Would you rather spend months and months on an idea, or would you rather spend months on maybe like 20 or 30 small ideas that just slowly but surely help you up?
Well, another thing is like you said that you had like time, like you like the reason why you're able to like make this YouTube channel thing is because you had the time to be able to do it
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah,
For me, doing the show, I spent 2 years doing it from 2020 to 2021. And now I don't think I have that much time left because, well, like I said, I have to go to college and everything. I don't think it's going to be good because of that as well. Like, I don't think I have a good amount of time to be able to do my show. Like, I've already spent my time. I've already spent it already. So, and it's shown that it didn't really go anywhere for what I want to do. So, it I feel like time has basically run out.
outside of school and social media, um, because we can't really say that you're in like the stage of content creation at this moment. You're on excuse me. But outside of everything that you are working on right now, what even is your passion? What are you passionate about? Like, what are your hobbies, bro?
My passion is being able to be a psychologist, wanting to be able to help others out, uh,
Mm.
and like if because I know that some people are either gonna they're gonna go through problems that either I have gone through or
Yeah.
even worse than I've gone.
Okay. I might have not taken enough time to emphasize, but outside of all of that, I'm talking like outside of like the serious stuff. I'm talking about the, I don't know, like, fuck. Do you still run? Like, do you still do like?
Yes, I run to school. I
Oh,
run to
oh,
school, and I've lost like 15. I lost 15 pounds doing it.
yeah. No, but I mean like, I thought you were doing like running sports like Saint does or something, like track
Oh,
or
you
something.
mean like track?
Yeah, yeah. No, I thought you were doing some shit like that,
Nah.
but
I mean, I could do it. I
yeah,
could. But I was thinking, like, I would rather have it where I could choose whenever, like, I want to, like, run and stuff. If I feel like I want to, like, exercise, like, then, like, I would, like, have the time. Because, like, there might be other stuff that I have to do. And, like, I might not have the time to be able to, like, if I have to finish, like, a project or something, like, an assignment, like, I want it to be where I can work on that without anything like interrupting it.
yeah. So, uh, okay. So let's just say, all right, and this might not just completely apply to you, all right, but so you're on your way to college. You have a passion, all right, a completely random passion. Let me think of one on the spot. Basketball. You've been doing basketball since you were a little kid, for example, all right, or it's like one of like some hobby that you've been really into since early on in your life. You were on your way to college. You were done with high school, basically. You're basically, you're about to graduate and stuff like that. And understandably, you are focusing on building a better future in terms of like college and everything that happens after college. Cool, happy days, right? But would you throw away what you've been passionate about since early on in your life just to do college, considering that you haven't even hit your mid 20s or your mid 30s? Bro,
Well,
you got your whole fucking life ahead of you. Like
yeah.
college, bro. College and to the point of like early stage or late stage jobs or anything, like anything in that domain. College is only this much of your life. All right, as difficult as it may seem, this is probably what, like 2, 3, 4 years, maybe 5, depending on uh like what, I guess, what you're working on or something like that. It's that much of your life, but you've been caring about something, you've been passionate about something for this much of your life. Would you throw this much of your life away for this much of your life?
Well, it depends on where it gets me,
Mm,
because I know that it's harder to be able to make something out of content creation than it is to make something out of going to college. Like,
true.
sure, college is smaller, but it's gonna be the thing that's gonna get me to where I want. Like,
True.
if I want to be like, I can't be a psychologist from just doing videos on the internet. They're not gonna want to see that. They want to see a degree. They don't want to see some videos of me messing around and all
Yeah.
this on the internet. But basically, as I'm saying, like, I don't think, I don't think they're gonna want to see like me doing videos on the internet or anything.
Hello,
And
Jelani. I've come to keep you company.
okay,
I'm here for now. I don't know who I am, but I am here.
all right,
You okay?
yeah, I'm all right.
How's the podcast going?
It's going real well.
Yay! I'm happy. I just noticed
Yeah,
you both have green backgrounds. That is perfect, actually.
Yeah. Well, but we were discussing, like, Loopy was discussing to me, like, would I rather either have something like go like have a passion, like would I throw away like my content creation passion that I've had like since I was 12 years old, uh, just to go to college and like for someone that's like I don't know how he described it. He's probably gonna describe it even better than how I describe it. But I'm
Mm.
saying is, what I was saying is like I know that if I want to become a psychologist, they're gonna want to see a college degree. They're gonna want to
Excuse me.
see
Yeah.
like you have a
Ollie,
college degree of psychology. They're not going to want to see videos of me on the internet just messing around and just like doing whatever.
okay.
Which is what I was saying.
Yeah, I remembered your point about that, and um, I can agree with you to some extent, but like then again, I mean, you know, high school diploma, that's really cool because you can go to college for absolutely anything you want, right? But I guess the best thing
Yeah.
about going to college is that, or going to school in general, is that if you're able to
That's a bop.
think, if you're able to think of a backup plan ahead of time,
Bop. That's a bop.
where's the,
Oh,
okay,
sorry. Hold on.
all right. If you're able to think of a backup plan, then, you know, that's bonus points for you. For me, that was all of this. High school, I didn't know if I was going to finish high school, and I was right. This was my backup plan. For Zim's in college, right?
Yeah, Zim is in college. Yes.
All right. I don't really hang
Hello,
around.
I'm back.
I don't really hang around with Zim anymore, but he goes to college. I believe he still has the same passion in music.
Yeah, he
he's
does. Yes.
He's definitely still in the scene, prepared, and it doesn't look like he's going to be stopping anytime soon.
Well, I'm
What?
going to college next year. I don't know if this if it's same as university in America, but college for me is like the last 2 years of high school. For you, I think it is. Like,
Probably.
isn't college university?
You talking about me?
Just in general. You know, American school systems. You guys say college instead of university, right?
Well, it could be well, I mean, it could be called a university.
Yeah.
Like for example, like people will say like, so like Harvard University, like it's just like I think it's just like a synonym. Like people
Yeah.
would call universities college and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to college next year. British word, and I'm gonna keep on going with the content creation because as long as you're low key with it, I don't think they'll go ahead and go searching for you on the internet unless they're really serious about like the rules of like not acting crazy on the internet. But I still have the passion. I just need to do something with it. It's still in my heart, but I'm just letting it rest there for now until I'm done with school.
Well, nobody's waiting for you to start it, though. You know? And I'm not saying that to be, a dick. I'm just saying nobody's waiting for you to start it because, you know...
Yeah, well,
that's
call me
also-
unpopular, isn't it?
No, I'm saying nobody is
No,
waiting
it's
for you.
good.
Nobody is waiting for you to start, other than you.
Mm.
You're the one that got to start as soon as you can because that's just bonus time. Like I said, my backup plan while I was in high school, or in school in general, because content creation has been like with me for like all of my life.
Hold on.
My backup
People talking, I just need to mute.
my backup plan has just been all of this. So yeah, no, nobody is like waiting for you to start on your passions, only you. Because if you start on your passions as soon as possible, you never know, where that could take you. And honestly, a lot of the successful people that we know today did not need a college degree. Why? Because they had a backup plan and they believed in it most of all. And it's not that they didn't care about school or, you know, school is good and bad at the same time. You get your education, finish school, get your education, that's most important, right? But always, if there is something that you truly want to do and you truly enjoy and you truly love doing it, that has to be your priority above all. Because if this is something that you can, that you are able to do for the rest of your life, hold on to it. That's what I'm doing with content creation. I've tried so many times to quit, and I was like, no, content creation, music, YouTube, everything, that is my calling. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So I don't know. As long as you have something like that, planted in your brain or something like that, you can definitely do anything that you put your mind to. And it's not some quirky quote from every average 40-year-old dad. It's truly a thing. If you're able to, capitalize on what you love, you'll be able to do it for the rest of your life. And
Yeah.
you definitely got to give yourself the time, because more time waiting to start will turn you into Mike JH. I'm sorry.
Damn, straight up roasted him doing an inspirational speech. That is something you would do, though.
Well, I want to at least be at a point where I can be ready for doing the show again. Maybe I guess saying never, is a bit harsh. Never say never. But I honestly don't feel ready enough to be able to do it again. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
but maybe
I'm not
Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
I am that's why I'm not gonna do it now, because I don't feel like I'm in a comfortable spot to be able to do it.
Mm.
So it's just that because I know that I don't think I'm in that level where I can. I don't think because that's the main thing. That's the every time people ask me when am I gonna do the show again, I always have that question of, am I ready to do it again? Am I in that comfortable position that I was when I started the show? And it's always no. I don't feel comfortable yet. I'm not in a position where I could say hey, why don't I do this again? I'm not in that comfortable position. And that's why, maybe one of these days, maybe I might be. Who knows? Maybe there might be a chance.
Mm.
But there will never be a will. Only a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. This ending question to this topic. Say that, let's say you are, I don't know, somewhere past your 20s or in your 20s or, done with college or just whatever, all right? You have the ability to, according to your college degree, you are now, I guess, certified as a psychologist. You can start being a psychologist any point you want in your life, right? The Jelani Muna Show ends up being the thing that you do full time, all right? And by that I mean, again, starting foundation. Would the Jelani Muna Show be something that you are most passionate about if you put in the hard work to make sure it's successful? Would you even enjoy it, even if everything that was applied in the old show is not applied here? And by that I mean the trolls barely any trolls. It would be like one or two every like month or so, which is seriously not that bad when you understand what the Jelani Muda show is all about. But or minus all of the drama and everything, those would be minor occurrences for you. But let's say you would host a Jelani Muda show for the rest of your life, or until you retire, right? You would do it full time. Would you still love it? Would you still be passionate about it, or would there still be something holding you back?
Now that one is a bit of a hard question.
Yeah,
and it's only a hard question.
And I'll give you a hard answer depending on what your answer is. So I'm waiting.
Okay. So that's the thing, is that I'd be passionate if I were to put the hard work in and do the show. So the question you're asking me is, if I were to put the hard work into doing the show, would I be passionate about it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full time, by the way.
That's the thing. If I put hard work in anything, I would, I'd be passionate about it because, I put a lot of effort into it. But it's also that thing is that there can always be something that could make me not passionate about it. There can always be one thing off about it. There can always be one fault, because if you put hard work in something, you want it to be perfect. You want it to be where your craft is good to where you want it to be. And if I did put the hard work in and it was perfect the way that I wanted it to be, then yeah, I would be passionate about it. But as soon as something goes off about it, that's when I'll lose interest in it. Because I want it to be where I don't want to go through the same path again. Okay. I want to be able to pull out early so that I don't go into what I was in before.
So I think what I got from all of this is that you need to think about the answer, because I have yet to hear a yes or no. So I feel like we're going to be talking about this again. All right. I feel like this is just you thinking about it. I think.
Basically.
But you need to answer yourself this question, not mainly me. I'm just the one that's sort of presenting the scenario, right? I'm basically asking you all the questions that you should be asking yourself anyways. We have a question here from Stefan Bernal, who's doing like a little trivia question. Let's all discuss it right now. I think
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've got Smarties.
Yo, let's go. Okay, so we have a bit of a trivia question. Apparently, we will be receiving $10. So I'm not entirely sure if
You'll only send Loopie $10? Shame. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'd probably send it off to like mental health awareness charity, because since like we're three of us, we can't split tens. That would be uneven.
I wouldn't want any, so you guys could have $5 each.
No, I'd probably donate it to charity. But we got a question from Stefan Bernal saying, "What is the largest living land mammal predator?"
Largest living land animal.
Mammal predator. So
predator.
Yeah, let's not cheat. I could, I was thinking to myself, maybe mammoths or like bears or something like that. We don't have a final answer yet, but.
Does he mean like ever or?
No, like living.
Currently alive.
Like currently like alive right now. Like, what is the largest living land mammal predator?
Okay, it's on land.
So
that's gonna be a hard one because I know the sea ones, but I don't know like the land ones.
Well,
hello, I'm back.
You got like grizzly bears, you got polar bears, you got. I mean, I don't know if a rhino.
I reckon.
Like maybe an elephant.
A rhino isn't a mammal. I don't think. I think it's a reptilian.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's got like scales and weird shit. Wait, is it? Hold on. Is a rhino a mammal?
I don't even know. Bonus question. No.
I want to say
Hey
elephant.
Google, is a rhino a mammal?
Wait, but like,
They are mammals.
but would the largest living mammal be predator if like, because like if they're super
I'm guessing a bear.
like if they're super large, right? They would be too slow to even catch prey, right?
Right. Do we have to guess a certain type of the animal, or could we just say bear? I'm thinking it's bear.
I'm thinking it could be like, yeah, freaking like a grizzly bear. or
Bears
something.
are big, fat, and fast.
Yeah. Pandas could also be predators, right? No.
They're herbivores.
They're herbivores. Oh. Hey, but they
So
would
it's
they would
either-
beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, it's either a black bear, a grizzly bear, or a polar bear.
Yeah. But you
I'm guessing a polar bear.
But you got
No,
like,
aren't black bears bigger?
I think just like any kind of like bears that don't live in snow would be like large and like, yeah. I don't even think polar bears would be fighting off people. I don't know, fucking yetis? Do yetis even exist? No?
I mean, like,
Yetis.
I mean, it's a bear, so it would. So like bear, I've never heard of a herbivore bear before.
Okay, but there's
Wait,
also
hold on.
wait,
Panda.
are lions predators?
Actually, except for pandas. Now I think about it, yeah, pandas
Yeah.
are bears.
Pandas.
But like polar bears are.
Herbivorous.
They're just like. But I mean like polar bears. They're just white bears. Like they're not like. I don't know, like.
But yeah, but okay.
Now it's got me thinking.
But you got lions too, right? They'd be like fucking eating.
Oh wait.
Yeah, but bears are bigger than lions.
Yeah, bears could be bigger.
Oh, wait,
than lions.
but a polar bear though. A polar bear, they eat seals. I believe they eat seals.
they?
Seals are big.
Yeah, but like, yeah. See, okay,
I-
now,
I'm-
yeah.
My bet is on a polar bear because they drink tons of water and they're big boys. Because then they have all the water weight and then they have to go hunting their prey. Is it? They have to go hunt their prey, and then they eat their prey, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and their bones, like what's it called? Adapt to the weather, and they have to be big, thick, strong bones because of the environment.
Okay. So, I guess all three of us are gonna go with the answer that is bear, right?
Bear.
All right, bear.
Bear. Bear.
Stefan, you have not precise what kind of bear, if it is a bear. So
Bear. Bear.
yeah, bear.
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 So
Bear. Bear.
Okay.
That's just polar bear. Hey yo!
Oh, the answer is polar
What?
bear. Let's go. Hey, we got
I
the.
said polar bear. I knew it was polar bear.
Yeah, you did say something about polar
So-
bears.
I
And
remember
Jelani
they
That
talked
too.
about
means you get
it.
$10.
Yay!
I
Mental
guess.
awareness.
I guess, or he might have been like, "No, you said bear, not polar bear."
I said polar bear.
But
Yeah, no, but like Stefan.
He's gonna
and
send the
Jackie said-
$10 to me.
No.
kidding.
Hey, we got. Oh, we got.
Yay!
Hey, we got the $10 in a super chat. Okay, so super chats take quite longer because I have to like reach a certain threshold. But
Thank you.
thank you very much for the super chat, Stefan, and thank you for being a man of your word. You're definitely.
Thank you for entertaining us as well.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, this is what brings the entertainment. Honestly, not the money, but I mean like these trivia questions.
Okay.
So,
Give us another trivia question, but you don't have to send us money.
wait, hold on. How long have we been going for? We've been going for like nearly 2 hours.
Woo!
So it is Stefan's choice if he wants to like do another trivia question for free this time. All right, because it's all for free. we provide the content for free, so we don't need to be paid. Who was originally casted to play Marty McFly in Back to the Future?
Oh,
fuck.
I don't know.
Well, see, I don't even know.
so-
I don't even know the current guy. That. When was the
who is the?
when was the movie out? Like what? 1985 first time?
Yeah, I believe 1985. Yeah.
I'm. Ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Michael something.
Not Schofield. That'd be Michael Langella. No, I'm just.
Wait, Back to the Future and what, the 1980s one?
Like
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
Is that the current actor?
That's the one that was in Back to the Future, yeah.
Okay, that's the current actor, but originally casted. Does that mean like originally casted like that's the current?
The one that was going to be.
Oh, the one that was going to be. So like
I
not.
think.
So was it the one that was going to be or the one that was? Because if they were casted, then they were casted. They were going to, record the movie. But at the same time, it could be also like the current like actor that we all know and love. Who was going to be? Okay, so.
Okay, we have to think of 80s films.
Oh, fuck. What? There's like Indiana
So-
Jones. There's Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is too fucking old for that.
Wait, Pulp Fiction is not 80s, right?
I don't know,
I'm pretty sure that's like
I don't know.
1990s.
bro.
Fuck. 80s films.
Would Arnold do this? Wait.
Did you just say Arnold? Did motherfuckers say Arnold?
I mean, why not? He was doing movies back then. No.
Oh, I remember a film. Fuck, what was it called? It was a guy who was disfigured?
What?
Well, wait. No. I'm really trying to remember here.
There's
It's not the one with Jim Carrey, but it's
not the one with Jim Carrey.
it's one of my favorite films. Fuck. The one with Jim Carrey is called Mask. That's the one. And there's like this ginger kid, and he was like disformed. You got It's Dirty Dancing's not 80s, is it? It's surely 70s. Because I'm having the time of okay.
So what? You think it's the ginger kid from The Mask?
No, I don't think it's the ginger kid from The Mask. A.K. Mask.
Mask. Carrying.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing.
So.
No.
Wait.
Just imagine if John Travolta was originally supposed to be playing fucking Marty McFly.
I mean, why not?
Eminem.
No,
Eminem.
He was like 10.
Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka 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 Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him.
So, damn. I was supposed to. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, original casting was Loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Wait.
Like, okay, there's a lot of 80s actors. Like, okay. How old is
We're
Will?
all born in the 2000s.
Wait. Bro.
How are we supposed to know this? Should I go ask for help? No, that'd be cheating.
Why am I
To ask my
thinking?
mom.
Like, why am I thinking like, fucking Will Smith? Like them, like I don't know. Like,
Will Smith?
I mean, people, old actors right now who.
I don't think a black man would be like playing a basic white man called Marty McFly. Actually, come to think about it, you got Marty from Madagascar. So wait, who was played by Chris Rock? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
Oh
gosh.
no!
So I mean,
We just told about that.
So, fuck.
God, why are these Smarties not coming out?
It could be like I don't know, like the same people who did Ghostbusters or I don't know, fucking.
It's something strange in the neighborhood.
Who are you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. So, fuck.
Oh no, don't look good. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Stefan, give us some help. Who was it gonna be? Don't know who it's gonna be.
I don't know. Like, who could it fucking be, bro?
You are asking non-90s kids, not non-80s kids even.
We are
To guess.
2,000 kids. Yeah. I don't know now. I don't even know if we were like close at all.
No,
I don't know.
so.
I'm closing it there. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah. Good question though. But so Michael J. Fox, right, is the current actor.
Yes.
Who was fucking born at that time, man?
Cher. It's Cher. Hey, it's me, Cher. I'm playing Marty McFly in a film. No, I'm just kidding.
Cher. Bro,
Cher. Do you believe in life after love?
Bro, I think.
Hey, it's me, Cher. Slap out of it, bitch.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't think.
Who are 80s actors?
I don't think this is something we would know, so I think we might need to like pull a
Tom
French.
Cruise.
Nah, I don't think it
No,
would be
just
Tom
kidding. George Michael.
Last Christmas, I gave you a DeLorean.
Harrison Ford.
Okay, you just saying random names at this point.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson. Eddie Murphy. Bill Murray.
Jackie Chan.
Glenn
Bruce
Close.
Lee.
Fucking
No, Bruce Lee died in the 1970s.
Sylvester Stallone. I'm just trying to name whoever I know.
Clint Eastwood, Will Smith, Chris Rock.
Yeah. Eric Stoltz. Fucking. Shit. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Fuck it, it could have been Jim Carrey.
Just imagine if we like named somebody and he's like, yeah, it's that one, and we're like, which one?
Oh gosh.
We probably shouldn't have done that.
What if Michael Jackson?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What if
Arnold.
Michael Jackson was going to be casted as?
Mel Gibson. Cyndi Lauper. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure she wasn't an actor.
Neil
Actress,
Young. Bruno Mars. I don't know. Fuck.
The guy who played Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Bruce Willis.
Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise crazy.
Oh.
If it's somebody we said, then just give it to us. Just give us the guess. It probably is none of the ones we said, unless we have to confirm one.
We might need to like just know the answer, honestly.
Yeah, just give us the answer, Stefan. We're sorry, we failed you. We're not 80s kids. We are
2000s.
2000s babies. We're young. We're not good.
We have 2004, 2005, and 2006.
Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise crazy. Just because I'm not rules. Words are completely useless. Just be glad it's them, not wolves. Spare a thought for your squids. When you build your waterfalls, you stab them, watch them die.
I think we might
get
copyright clap from this good singing right here.
It's not a copyright song.
I know.
Spread the message around the world. Squids are people too. Oh yeah.
I'm just
Squids are people too.
Okay.
Just singing until we get the answer from Stefan. Stefan is such a cool name. Unless if it's Stefan.
I think Stefan just gave up on us, bro. He's like, bro.
So I guess we'll never know.
I think we'll never know.
It's the #1 champion, Sam.
Should we just like look up the answer?
Should I do it? My phone's right here.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'll do it.
I got
I'm gonna look it up. Who did this? Who it be? Who it be though?
Who
it be
was
though?
gonna star as Marty?
Marty McFly.
Eric Stoltz was the original
Fuck!
actor.
I said him! I said Eric Stoltz in the list!
Eric Stoltz.
I'm pretty sure he was the
original-
guy in the mask.
Eric Stoltz was the original actor tapped to play the co-lead in the 1985 movie,
Fuck!
but he was ultimately fired and replaced.
Why was he fired? Search up why he was fired. Get an
search
answer
that
on
up.
that.
Why was Eric Stoltz fired?
Fired.
The filmmakers thought he was just not the right fit for the role. Well, that just sucks.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a big plot twist, like he fucked the director's wife or something.
That would-
Mm.
Okay. Well, I think we did good this podcast. I think this was like one of the most the most interactive podcasts we've had in quite a while in terms of like chat. We've discussed quite a bit. This was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. I don't know about y'all. Very unfortunate Katie Marie Rose, our co-host, is not here today, but it's all good. You guys might see her again
I'm here
next week.
instead.
She's here instead, but she's also here as an addition because she is our amazing social media manager and my girl. So, since we have nothing else to really talk about, I think it's going to be time to end the episode because I'm fucking tired. So, I'm going to switch the foam of the mic. Hold up.
Oh, smooth.
The microphone is naked right now.
Ayo, stop the nudity. ASMR, ayo. Deep. Deep.
Alright, I think it clipped on.
Deep. Yeah, it did. We hit the clip.
Yeah. Alright. We got the original mic again.
Bye, everyone.
Like to remove the plosives. The p. Oh.
Pelosi.
The Nancy Pelosi's.
Yeah.
The Nancy
Forgot
Pelosi's.
I forgot she existed.
For real.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you guys so much for watching the Loophole Podcast or listening to it, doing whatever you are doing, watching from every different platform possible or listening from every different platform possible. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your days. See us again next Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We do this every single week, except for last week. But we'll see you again next week, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of the Loophole Podcast. Bless up and stay hype.
Spread happiness and peace.
Reach the top.
And we will be seeing you guys again next week at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Same place, the Loopy channel, for another episode of the Loophole Podcast. Fuck Lady Gaga and penis.